Hey guys, Collins here, and today we are back with a brand new video. Which today we're taking a look at the whole TikTok ban thing going on here in the United States. Now, if you guys don't know what is going on, essentially TikTok has been being talked about and brought up into conversation in terms of politics because people are quite worried that TikTok could potentially be spyware, and quite frankly, there's a lot of proof to back up this claim. Because if you guys don't already know, TikTok is a Chinese-based company, and in China, you have to, take the L, you have to bend down to the man being motherfucking Xi Jinping over here, fucking Winnie the Pooh looking ass. Essentially, you have to just bend on over and fucking take his big fat Chinese cock up the ass and essentially just do what he says. And people are worried that the Chinese Communist Party are using TikTok to steal information from American and overall foreign users of the app. Now, of course, TikTok adamantly denies this, but that should be pretty obvious. I mean, what the fuck do you expect? TikTok to be like, oh yes, we admit to selling all our clients' information to the Chinese government? Fuck no, that'd be an awful business decision if you ask me personally. So, personally speaking, I would not trust TikTok. And if you're a cringy 12-year-old who's like, well, TikTok told me that they're not stealing my information, then you're just straight up retarded. It's like the US government denying the fact that the NSA spies on you. Hi, NSA agent. Point is, it's very clear to me that TikTok is just lying through the goddamn teeth. And honestly, we shouldn't trust them about this, Obviously, they're lying. And even in the small, minuscule chance that they're not, well, I mean, they're very clearly associated with the Chinese government. So, of course, there's going to be some sort of suspicion and, a bit of skepticism and shit. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if TikTok really didn't want to be some sort of sketchy-ass fucking company, they probably shouldn't have started off in one of the most sketchiest countries out there, motherfucking China, dude. The reason why people do believe this is because China itself is a pretty untrustworthy country. Take a look at Hong Kong and, the whole protesting that went on last year, about how the Hong Kongians, they wanted freedoms, they wanted democracy and shit. And instead of getting that shit, the Chinese government said, fuck you, Hong Kongians. I don't even know if that's a word. And then decided to fucking, beat them down. And obviously that's not okay. People deserve freedoms and human rights. But you can't get freedoms if you live in a communist dictatorship, and currently both Hong Kong as well as just Chinese people as a whole live in this circle of evil. It's gotten so bad to the point where there's this social credit bullshit going on in China where essentially if you make fun of communism, the Chinese government, fucking Xi Jinping's motherfucking dick, then you, my friend, will lose a lot of social credit and you will have a much harder time living in China. So, don't live in China, motherfucker. Point is, though, the over 1 billion people living in China are subjected to such horrible and heinous acts by the Chinese Communist Party, so it is no surprise that Trump's administration, as well as many elected officials, are coming to the conclusion that, yeah, no, China is fucking retarded, and they want to steal Americans' information for God knows what reason, and they could potentially be using TikTok as a way to harness this information, and, if that is the case, that is a major security breach and a major security risk to all Americans, because the only people that should be spying on Americans is the American government itself. I mean, for fuck's sake, dude. Fucking hell. The NSA already spies on us more than enough. Good night, NSA agent. Love you. And all in all, we don't need a fucking Chinese Communist Party spying on us as well. Like, what the fuck? Point is, TikTok has already been banned in many countries, and the one major country that has been banned in already is India. Now, I don't know if you remember the whole T-Series drama that happened about a year ago, but yeah, India is a fucking huge-ass place, dude. So, yeah, they lost a lot of revenue from that shit, fucking hell. Because of India's ban on TikTok, this cost TikTok millions of users and probably millions of, fucking dollars from the Chinese government, for selling them information. And even in America, TikTok has been banned by higher-ups in the American government, elected officials, as well as, military personnel. And that should be pretty obvious, because if this app does prove to be a security risk, then these elected officials who have all this spooky secret information about Area 51 aliens and shit, clap them alien cheeks, essentially if they have all this information, they don't want that information getting into the wrong hands. In fact, they don't want that information getting into any hands, even the right hands. Hell no, motherfucker. Especially don't want it getting into the hands of the fucking Chinese Communist Party. I mean, dude, that'd be fucking scary if fucking China knew about aliens before we did. God damn, that'd be absolutely horrifying. Point is, TikTok does prove to be a potential security risk, and I propose that all of y'all who still use the app should be very cautious about it, and definitely do take great care to not let your personal information, social security number, credit card number, back 3 digits and shit, don't let that information slide. That's not very cool, Kanye. But yeah, at the end of the day, TikTok is potentially gonna get banned as a result due to the security risk and shit. And in all honesty, I think it's pretty cool because TikTok is really gay. However, if TikTok does get banned, all those assholes on TikTok will start crying, They're gonna cry like little babies, like, oh, I can't post TikTok anymore. I can't, no one's gonna give me any attention. So if TikTok gets banned in America, all these cringy 13-year-old kids are at first going to be in denial. They're going to be like, no, TikTok isn't going to be no, they're going to bring it back. I can just use a VPN. Then they're going to start getting angry at Trump for banning it. They're going to be like, oh, fuck you, Trump. You banned my favorite app. I'm gonna throw a tantrum in this Walmart because Trump banned my favorite mobile app. Then they're gonna start bartering with Trump and being like, well, Trump, if you bring back TikTok, I'll vote for you in 2020, Trump. If you please bring back TikTok, Donald, I promise I'll vote for you in 2020. And then comes depression. They're gonna be all lowing down, going downtown, crying their asses off, being like, I had 1 million followers on TikTok. Nobody loves me anymore. And then finally, lo and behold, after all that shit, comes acceptance. They're gonna realize that TikTok was an app that was stealing their information and selling it to fucking Winnie the Pooh over here, and that's not okay. They're gonna be like, yeah, maybe Trump did have a point about banning this app. Maybe instead, I'll just go over to this wonderful app known as YouTube. Oh god, actually, I take that back. Please don't ban TikTok, Trump. Please don't ban. Please, I don't need those fucking assholes coming to the website. Actually, now I think about it. If TikTok gets banned and those cringy assholes come over to YouTube, motherfucker, that just means more content for me. God damn, oh my god, I'll be set for life, dude. I'll be able to make my shitty, cringy ass reaction commentary videos for life, dude. And I'll get millions of followers, probably none because I suck at YouTube. And then I'll become the most famous YouTuber ever. Yes, it's an absolute win, dude. Actually, fuck no. Point is, please just don't fucking come to YouTube. I don't care about the content, really. I mean, I can survive off of other shitty content, but with that being said and done, I do apologize for the shorter video. I know by the time this video gets edited, it's probably only going to be like 8 minutes or something like that. I don't know how long it's going to be. I do definitely apologize, but with that being said and done, hope you guys did enjoy, and let's conclude this video off with my final thoughts. First and foremost, do I personally think that TikTok is actually going to get banned? Possibly. Yeah, it's definitely possible for the app to get banned, and really, I have no idea of whether or not it could or couldn't. We just gotta wait and see until there's some sort of confirmation. I mean, there's been rumors going around that it's gonna be banned tomorrow or next week or whatever, but all in all, these rumors have failed to come true. It is tomorrow, and the app hasn't been banned. It's also next week, and the app hasn't been banned. So what gives, Trump? Are you going to ban the app, or are you not? And in all honesty, it's possible, and I definitely see it as a possibility. However, I don't know for sure. I can't give you all the answers. What do I look like, motherfucking God? Fuck no, I'd be a horrible god. But point is, I don't know if TikTok is going to get banned or not. But what I do know is, I do hope it doesn't. And that's not because, oh, cringy people going to come to YouTube. No, it's actually because There is no reason to ban TikTok. If these assholes who use TikTok are perfectly fine with the information being sold off to Winnie the Pooh here, that's their own goddamn choice. We live in freedom land, and we should be able to make a gosh darn choice. We don't need the government to be our mommies and daddies and telling us what we can and can't do. Like, mommy, no, I want a new TikTok. Fuck no, dude. That's not how it works here in America. It's ultimately up to the parents to decide. If the parents don't like the fact that the 12-year-old little kid's using TikTok and their information is getting sold off to the Chinese government for some sort of profit or whatever the case may be, that's up to them to be like, no, Timmy, give me a shitty iPhone 11X Max Pro 12, 13, 14, and you're not going to be using TikTok no more, Jimmy. Don't you dare throw a tantrum, little Jimmy. But yeah, with that being said and done, social media links are in the description down below. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. Click bell notifications if you haven't already. I said haven't already twice. But with that being said and done, hope you guys did enjoy. Goodbye. And farewell.